Hey, good Sunday morning, everybody. We're here. It looks like it's going to be a nice day. Sue's here. Say hi, Sue.
Here. Good morning.
We had babies. Yesterday I showed you a little bit in our stream about we had a guppy that we've been in the trap for close to a week now. She hasn't had any, but yesterday we decided our balloon Molly was going to have them shortly, so we went over to the pet store and bought another breeder trap, put her in it, and this morning we had babies. We had actually two of them. There was some eggs there that apparently didn't hatch. It looked like there was maybe total 7 altogether, and so that we had just like two that we're gone. So they're feeding. Got a little video here. Let me put that up here for a minute and show you. Here's we have a little. He's kind of black and yellow. Look at these big eyes. But you can see a couple of the eggs that didn't hatch. I don't know if we had put her in and she had them prematurely and the reason they didn't hatch or what. But anyways, we got 2. We're going to try to raise these up and continue doing updates on them and show you. We have another yellow one in there. I don't think I got him in this video here. But these are the other ones, trying to keep them from eating them. I took her out because every time she would swim up there, she would want to eat the babies, and that's what they do. So you got to protect them. Morning, Ron. How you doing? On it. So anyways, we're proud parents. Proud parents. Grandparents.
Yeah,
whatever.
she's the mama. We'll be the grandparents.
Would be the grandparents of
We didn't have them.
baby balloon Mollies. So it's kind of exciting there. It's like we just got her this last Monday, and it's kind of like a bonus, you know. So now we got 2 more. So this is what we was up this morning. So it was kind of cool. Ron said he smoked some chicken yesterday, and there's a picture of Ron's chicken. Looks really good. So that's what we're going to do today. We've got quarters out, and we're going to put them on the smoker. Ron said that he had to dodge the rain to smoke these, and but they look good. I bet they tasted good. How were they, Ron? So did your chicken come out really good? So that's what we're going to do today. Is we're going to smoke chicken quarters that are out and ready to go. Invited our friend Todd to come over. I don't know if he's going to come over or not, but either way, we're going to have chicken. So yesterday we did go out to the flying field, and it was full of water, and it was, if I step off out of our shelter and have to step in water, I'm not flying. So we came right back home. But meantime, when we got home, I had gotten an email. One of our members had passed away last week. He had a heart attack. His name was Robert. He was known to wreck. We always called him Wreck-It Robert. He was a taxidermy. A lot of them called him Gator Man because he did a lot of taxidermy, alligators and that. So
He brought some out to the field stuff too. Remember?
Yeah, he'd bring his gators out to the field all the time. He brought a panther out one day that he was going to stuff something. I guess the game warden gave him to him to stuff it. So for some reason it had to be euthanized or whatever. Anyway, so Robert passed away, one of our members, our club, over last week on it. And so a lot of dumb stuff happened yesterday. Ron says they were great. Those were 2 that was left over. We'll have more today. Well, we're going to do quite a few. I think we got at least 4 of them that we're going to do on it. So while you got the smoker going, you may as well do a couple of them, you know, on it. And so anyway, yesterday, then after we left the field, I found later on, right beside our flying field, somebody gone down the road and went left to center, hit 2 motorcycles, and one sideswiped, hit the other one head on, killed him. And actually, they were shown on TV this morning. It had a aerial view, and you can see our flying field in their little graphic things. So I was really close to our flying field, and we come back through there about 7 in the morning at the exact spot, and this happened about 10 on it. So I'm thinking it was some girl. She went left to center. She must have been texting, and ended up taking somebody's life by texting on it. So, just yesterday was full of stupid stuff. Like there was this incident here, and then also we was going out to the flying field in the morning, and right down the road here there was this, and this isn't an actual picture, but I wish I would have caught it. I could see somebody walking right down the middle of the road ahead of us. I don't drive fast anyways, but I even slowed down. And as I got there, it's like, well, it's this kid did not, and when I say kid, he must have been what?
He looked at about 20, maybe.
He might have been 20, yeah. So I call 20-year-old kids. But as I got closer and closer, it's like usually if you're on the road, cars coming, you step off to the side. He was right down the middle of the road, and I got closer and I slowed way down. And here he was, had his head down on a phone, texting, didn't even know.
Both hands on the phone.
Both hands on the phone. I got right up to him. He finally looks up. And I didn't completely stop, but I would have had to stop another couple of feet. And Sue just puts her hands up. And it's like, are you kidding me? You're that stupid to drive down the road or walk down the road in the middle of the road, not off the side either way, right in the middle of the road, on your stupid phone texting.
Paying attention. Not
paying attention. Now, if I would have hit him, it would probably been my fault, even though it really wasn't. But it's like I don't get, especially the young people. It's like if you do dumb things like this.
And then he looked at us like we were in the wrong.
Yeah, and I looked in the mirror and he looked at us like we were wrong. It's like, isn't that funny how they can do something so stupid, so wrong, but they push it over onto you when you're in the right. So that was another crazy thing.
I told Bob he should have blew on the horn, and so the guy jumped and dropped his phone.
Well, that's what I should have done. I should have slowly came up and just stopped, and then went bang. It's like, and the thing is, at that point, been stopped. They might attack you. This is today's mentality. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe the idiot. My favorite word is idiot. Hey Google, what's an idiot?
Idiot, a stupid person.
A stupid person. There you go. Oh man, isn't that craziness? So then on the news, there was also another. This guy, remember yesterday I talked about this monkey. There was a monkey in a Lowe's store. It was loose. I watched more of it this morning, and a worker there actually got a hold of it. It seemed pretty easy going, and got it there, was trying to take it in. Was going to take it to the service counter. Whose monkey is this? Somebody's monkey got loose.
Running loose.
Yeah, it was running loose. It had a lead on it.
Yeah.
And she got the lead. As she went through the opening doors, it startled this monkey, and the monkey attacked her. It came off of her, and it cut her a couple. I mean, nothing serious, but it scraped her all up, And she was saying this morning she don't blame the monkey. She said she usually they euthanize animals like that, and she does not want it euthanized. But that was a monkey story. But then this morning, here's another. This is an actual picture. If you can see this guy here, he's up here in Ormond. This idiot stole a car and got caught. Well, they showed some neighbors around and said this guy's had this monkey that is very close to him. This monkey is around his neck all the time. You can see he's in handcuffs here, and the monkey is holding on to him. So they were arresting him, and they said, well, they're going to do this monkey. So there's actually a exotic animal place they had to take it. But when they were taken away, this monkey was hanging on to this guy like it's his daddy. It was all stressed out, And
little Capucine monkey, I think they call it Capucine.
What is it?
The little Capucine monkey.
Oh, Capucine monkey. And so, anyways, this. But they took it away. But this monkey was visibly stressed out, and they said he walks around with this monkey all the time. For one, he's an idiot. my favorite word, idiot. There's another one. And
like his baby.
Well, and you know, I get the closeness. I'm close to my little dog and the monkey and that, but he stole a car. He dumb ass idiot with the monkey, you know. And now he put the monkey. I don't know. They said he didn't have the proper permits to own a monkey. So what's going to happen? That poor monkey. It's really become attached to him. And idiot. So here's another picture of an idiot. I love the word idiot. That's my favorite. That's my favorite word is idiot. You know. Oh, Tammy's on here. Good morning, Tammy. How you doing? That's funny. Tammy had left us a comment about the wildlife in Florida, and
it's been pretty wild lately.
yeah, it's been crazy wild. You know, all kinds of incidents happening with it. And then later in the day, there was a. Oh, Tammy said I feel so bad for the monkey. I do too. I really do feel bad for the monkey. You know. My little poodle, she's hanging on Sue right now, but she just hangs on me all the time. And I know she'd be upset if I wasn't around, you know. Oh, she still loves Sue, but but she does really hang on me a lot, you know. But these animals have feelings, you know. And so then later on in the day, then there was an airplane crash over at Daytona. Hit 2 houses, and there was a little retention pond. It flipped upside down in the retention ponds, and the pilot and co-pilot got out. And again, it was an instructor and a student. It seems like that's what it always is. We get a lot of little airplane crashes around here, but they got away from it. The plane sunk in the water. They haven't got it out of the water yet on it. So so that was another. Yesterday was just full of weird stuff, you know, and. The best thing happened yesterday. Actually, this morning we had baby Mollies. Lincoln Central Queens. Good morning. Hi. How you doing, Lincoln? Good to see you come aboard this morning. Annie says it's really been off the charts crazy, our pets and our family. Yeah, I mean, just seems like all kinds of weird thing on it. So, yeah, good to see Lincoln on this morning. Glad to have you come by. Welcome on Sunday morning. So anyways, that was it was just a bunch of craziness yesterday, you know, what's going on. So I don't think it's a full moon, is it?
I don't know.
You know?
We went to, what was it, PetSmart yesterday to look for this little cage for the mollies. Yeah. Tell them about all the dead fish in there.
Yeah, we went to PetSmart on Daytona yesterday. We decided to get a little breeder tank, you know, because we decided this balloon molly was really full of babies. Good thing we did, because I said she had them last night. Man, PetSmart, they had a lot of good-looking fish, but about every tank had a ton of dead fish in it, and it's like it was crazy. Why would you? I used to own a pet store, and why would you have a pet store before you open at least? And you do get a percentage of deaths in when you own, I mean, because you have all these tanks and fish coming through, and you just get a percentage that do happen to die. But this had an unreal amount of them. But you know, even when I had my store in the morning, I'd at least go through, check all the tanks, make sure there wasn't any die. I didn't get very many. Once in a while, I get a few that would die. It happens. But man, they had like one tank. I bet there was 20 dead fish in it. You know, and it's like, why they haven't done that? So. But anyways, we got a little breeder and they charged us wrong for that. They overcharged us. Supposed to be what, $7.99? It was $8.50 something. And so, anyways, but we went over.
But yeah,
but just the idea.
That's why we didn't buy the fish there, because there were so many dead. We were worried there might be an infection or something.
Yeah. So Ron says here, you're the keeper of the animal if you don't take care of it. Then you should be. I agree with that. You should be punished. Yeah, right. If you're taking on the responsibility of an animal, you should take care of that animal, you know. My Sheltie, I rescued her, and that's been about 11-12 years ago now. And I'll take care of her for the rest of her life. And my little poodle, I got her from a breeder, and I've seen her ever since she was about 2 weeks old, but I will take care of her. I've got aquarium fish I'm working right now, and I take care of them. So anyway, that's a responsibility If you have an animal, take care of your animal. If you have a dog, don't tie it on a chain, put it out in the backyard and say, look, see, we have a dog out there? Or like my neighbors do, their dogs, they hang out in a little fence 90% of the time.
Little side yard.
On a side yard, and you know they don't get enough attention. So if your animal should be part of your family, and if it's not, you shouldn't have one.
Yeah, one's at my feet and one's on my lap.
Yeah, right now, if we look over, there's, one's on her feet, one's on her lap. So we take care of our animals, you know. And Sue said she agreed with Ron, and it's right. Oh, so Lincoln, you're from Mississippi. How's things in Mississippi? Glad to see you come over this way. I forget where Tammy said she's from. Arkansas?
Missouri.
Missouri.
St. Louis.
What was that?
St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis. That's right. That's right. I can't remember things as well as I used to. And so Tammy says, I have a question. I know bettas are aggressive, but is it right to keep them in a bowl the size of a large coffee cup? Walmart have them lined up, and I thought it was wrong. Well, you know, bettas, it'd be nice for them to have more space than that. I've actually, when I had my pet store, I've bred bettas different times. I think it's better to have a betta in. Lincoln said he was born in Arkansas. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I've seen how they have them lined up like that too.
Yeah, and that's the way. And that's the way in the industry. That's the way you do it. A betta is a little different type of a fish than what a regular fish is. They have what they call a labyrinth, which means you'll see them go up to the top and take a breath of air, which they have like a lung function, but yet they do have gills like a regular fish. So they don't need the oxygenated water like other fish do, and so keeping them in a bowl or a little cup is not harmful to their health. It's better to have them in a nice little tank, better than that. But it's I was trying to think how I used to keep my bettas on it. I was thinking I had a bunch of little fish bowls is what I did, and put them in fish bowls a little bit bigger on it. But yeah, it's not, and that's when you see a betta at a pet store or Walmart or wherever, and in a small cup, is supposedly a temporary solution. When you purchase them, I would get a little bigger bowl. You can put them in don't have to be a huge bowl, but a little bit bigger bowl, but you got to change water regularly. You can put them in with your other fish. Bettas are, they call them a Siamese fighting fish, but they generally are not going to bother other fish. They fight each other. A betta will even kill a female. When you breed them, you have to go through this whole process of you let the betta be loose in a tank with a little cup, and they blow a bubble nest, but then you let the female, she's in another container, and when they're ready to breed, you let her out, and you got to watch it. She goes through the little dance, and they squeezes her eggs out. Once her eggs out, you need to remove her because he will kill her, and then go on there. So anyways, Lena says, sorry I can't stay. Stopped in to show support. Hey, appreciate it, Lincoln. I'm so glad you stopped by. Glad to see you here. So I appreciate all my subscribers and people who come by. It's what makes my channel go, and I appreciate every one of them. So glad you come by, Lincoln. Have a great Sunday. Hope to see you again back here real soon. So anyways, that's a little bit about bettas. Know a little bit about them. Hey, another thing I was going to talk about, leftovers. Do you guys, do you like leftovers? Now, Sue she'll eat leftovers. I can eat them. I won't say I don't eat them, but generally I used to, if I go to a restaurant, I wouldn't take home a doggy bag or nothing. But how do you guys like leftovers? Like I said, to me, the third day, they're trash.
Yeah.
But in some things, is better than other.
Stuff the next day, usually.
Yeah, Tammy said she had a good vacation in Arkansas one time, talking to Lincoln. But yeah, generally I like things fresh. I'm not, actually I don't say I don't eat leftovers, but I will but leftovers.
Some the next day, but that's it.
Yeah, the next day. Chili's not bad. Actually, chili is better even the second day sometimes, you know.
Like you had leftover tacos yesterday.
Yesterday, now I had made them the day before, and they were okay. Not as good as the first day, you know, but they were okay. Ron said yes, he does leftovers, you know. So
one leftover I never liked was spaghetti. My mother and my grandfather loved leftover spaghetti. I didn't like it. I want my noodles and sauce the first day mixed. You know, mixing that first day, but after that, I don't like it the second day.
Well, Tammy says she almost always eats leftovers. She says, I don't care to cook anymore, you know. I like to cook. There's days I get tired of cooking, you know. Ron says next 2 days, yeah. And I said, I'll eat leftovers. I'm just not, I prefer it fresh, you know. That's my favorite ways, you know. Sue's talking about spaghetti. I don't like spaghetti on the day it's made. I just don't like spaghetti. I don't like pasta, you know. And generally, if I eat spaghetti, it's all about the sauce. You have like tons and tons and tons of sauce, and I put just a little tiny bit of those spaghettis in it, and eat the sauce with a lot of meat in it. And so, but I don't ever make it myself. That's something rarely that I make here at the house, and I know Sue likes it. I'm just not.
Yeah, that's spaghetti.
Anything pasta, I'm not a pasta fan. You know, I mean, I like mac and cheese and some of the stuff, but not a pasta fan. Yeah, Tammy said yes, chili is better the next day, and it is. You know, it's better the next day. And I like to make the chili real thick, and then if next day you have some hot dogs, make a chili dog. You know, and that's really good too. So anyways, a little bit about leftovers there. And Ron says I like meatloaf. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like meatloaf. Not so hot for me. It's good leftover. I do like meatloaf. It's really good on it. You can make a sandwich out of it, you know. So anyway, so that's a little bit about leftovers there. I think we're going to get out of here. I've got all my list I made up here. I went through it all, though. I'm glad to see everybody. Glad to see Tammy. You see Lincoln came aboard this morning. Ron's here. And and by the way, Denny hasn't been on a few days. Denny has a place here in Florida, and then he has a place in Ohio. And he just left and went back to Ohio, and so I know he was on the road for a couple days. And
hey Denny.
Hey Denny. So she'll have to give her brother, that's Sue's brother's Denny, and give him a call, see what he's up to. Maybe he'll start getting back on. Now that he's back up north, you know. Tammy says, does anyone eat peanut butter sandwiches with their chili? I never. A big thing here.
I love peanut butter sandwiches. I eat them all the time. Huh?
You know, that might go good, you know. That might be an interesting conversation, you know, have peanut butter. I'll have to try that sometime, Tammy. That's an interesting concept.
You like crackers and peanut butter. I like peanut butter too.
Yeah, I'll take peanut butter on toast. I don't like it on untoasted bread, but I love crackers and peanut butter and Reese's Cups, peanut butter and chocolate. You know, I like. And, you know, another thing that in town we have a little restaurant that makes a peanut butter bacon hamburger.
Yeah.
And it's really good. You know, they drizzle the peanut butter over top of bacon and hamburger, and oh my gosh, it's so good. First time we had another a little candy store there that used to make chocolate covered bacon. That's really good, but I think they quit making it. And
he first told me about it. It's like, no, he goes, you gotta try it.
You gotta try it.
Oh my gosh,
if you ever see it, try it. Chocolate covered bacon. It is delicious, you know.
And that hamburger with bacon and peanut butter. It's like they thin the peanut butter down a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of runny. They warm it up, you know.
Good, yeah.
Ron said toasted cheese with chili.
Yes.
That would work. You know, that would work. So, and usually I start on chili. I just grab old chili and I just devour it. You know,
I like
nothing.
Crackers with
you know,
it.
I'll eat crackers with it, but I don't eat crackers with it. You know, and if I do, those little oyster crackers are better.
Okay, now I'm hungry.
I don't like soggy crackers. You know, Tammy said they served it at school that way, so that's interesting. It's funny how sometimes schools used to have a few things that was kind of good, you know.
Toasted cheese with tomato soup, so.
No, not tomato soup.
That's standard.
Yeah, I know that is a standard. I don't like tomato soup.
Standard school issue.
Tomato stuff, I'm not, you know, I'm fussy about. Says Tammy said my father-in-law eats potato chips.
My husband did that
potato
too.
chips over ice cream's delicious. I've ate that. That's really good.
Yeah, my husband used to do that. Crush his chips up.
And I just recently heard, is it the British that eats the mayonnaise with their French fries?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't eat ketchup. I hate ketchup. See, I'm not a tomato fan. Like tomato soup, ketchup, not my thing. But I tried mayonnaise with my French fries. That's good. I like this, and that's the way I eat it. My French fries with mayonnaise now. So Ron says I like crackers with all soups. And see, I can eat a cracker with soups, but it's the cracker. I have to break a hunk off and take a spoon of the soup with the cracker while it's crispy. As soon as that cracker gets mushy, I'll throw the whole bowl out. I'm done with it. No mushy crackers. Everybody has their own ways of eating things. You know?
I'd dip a chip in ice cream. That'd be
Dip chip in ice cream.
It wouldn't get soggy that way.
But yeah, that's all good. All right, so now we're hungry. We're gonna get off here for today. Glad to see everybody come aboard. If you're watching this later on, leave a comment. Howie Roll, he left me a comment because I shout out his channel. I always watch Howie's channels on it. So I guess Howie must watch our coffee chat later on. I know Howie's not an early morning person, so.
Well, he's out in Venice Beach, California.
Yeah, so hour-wise, it's totally different
ahead
time change. So
whatever.
he'll be heading back before one of these times, but he's out west right now. So, all right. If you leave a comment later on, we'll talk about it. Got another question or subject you want to talk about? Leave it in the comments section. Give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Share it on YouTube. Share it everywhere. And so, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. So we're going to get out of here today. We're going to...
we'll have a food chat again tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll talk about our smoked, and maybe our guppy will have babies. We've got the Molly. So, all right, we'll see everybody again tomorrow. Have a good Sunday.